and gentlemen, welcome back to another fine and fantastic episode of The Spirited Journey. I hope you're all fantastic and well and being safe out there, and everybody's okay and well and nothing's happening. Today we're going to take a look at Abelour 12. This isn't the best review I wanted to have a look at, but as I always promise you, I will always be honest, and with honesty comes stuff that isn't always the best. So I bought this one for me and a friend to try, because it's been a long time since I've had a bottle of Abelour, as my mum bought me a bottle of Abelour for when my son and daughter were first born, an Abelour 10. So it has a special place at my heart, and this is the new style of bottling, and this is what I hope is an anomaly. And you're going, what do you mean by that? Well, what I mean by that, this, my good friends, you multi minions of you, is that this has pretty much, it has a lovely nose. It has an absolutely, sort of a proper nose. So you've got a really nice, deep, rich sherry cask smell there. So really enticing, You've got the really nice oak tannin sitting there. The real nice toffee, vanilla. Got some raisins, really nice kind of inviting, kind of like Christmas cakey kind of smells, all there sitting there on the nose. But when we opened this bottle, to our dismay, we tried it and there was nothing to it. It was absolutely flat as a pancake. And I'm hoping, it's just an anomaly of their new bottlings, and it's just a bad batch that has snuck through the cracks, because you do get them that sneak through, because the nose is wonderful and lovely creamy vanilla, kind of toffee notes, Christmassy cake, really deep, rich, lovely tones. So I'll have another taste and see how we go, because I'm all about honesty on this channel, whether it's good, the bad or the ugly. I have to be honest, and this isn't a review I've been looking forward to doing for anybody, but as everything else, you've got to learn, like I have, that there is anomalies out there, that sometimes you get a bad batch of whisky that go out, especially with bigger companies like this that produce so much whisky and so much stuff that goes out the door, that you are going to get bad batches like this that are going to go through and that are terrible, and especially if you're new to whisky or anything else like that, and you encounter this, like John, my good friend, he encountered this after he'd been through a night of some really nice non-chill filtered whiskies and everything else, and it was all really nice and everything else. So I was like, look, we'll leave that one, because I wasn't expecting much to stand up to what we've been through. And I wasn't expecting what we had. You've got a fantastic nose, really nice sumptuous flavours there, and it just went, you got a bit of a taste and it just fell flat. It was a one note wonder. Yeah, a little bit of spice, nice bit of sherry taste, and that's it. You know, nothing else is there. You know, we all thought we were going. You know, you'd hit that taste barrier where you stop tasting stuff. You know, your taste buds just kind of switch off and everything else, and you know, you just kind of stop tasting stuff. And I was like, nah. I thought, nah, it can't be that. So a bit disappointed with that, and I was like, okay, you know, we'll try another one. So we poured another different glass or different one, and everything else lit back up again. It was a lovely glass of a Tobermory 12. Absolutely sublime Speyside. Absolutely sublime Speyside. Same as this one, another Speyside. And it was like the heavens had opened up, and you got Flavour Town back, coming back, and it was just like, oh, delicious. Which is a real shame, because this smells sublime and delicious. And I'm going to go over in future videos of, you know, because I don't want to tip this away. I want to use this as a launching pad for us as a community and everything else to have a look at of what we can do to improve upon bad whiskies. This wasn't done intentionally. This was just a pure mistaken accident that this happened. You know, everyone's like, oh, send it back, you know, get a refund and all this sort. And I was like, no, because, you know, most people encounter it and throw it away, but I want to see what I can do with this. So I'm going to show you in a future video. I'm going to dig this back out, and we're going to have a go at seeing if we can get some flavour back into this wee beastie, and to see what we can do to get some flavours and taste back into this, because it's not there. It's just had everything stripped out of it, this one, you know. So let's have a look on the old so aroma is soft and rounded with red apples. The taste is showed with chocolate, toffee, cinnamon and ginger. It's supposed to be a lingering sweet warmth with a little bit of spice. The deed is in the tasting. The deed is not in the tasting because the deed is dead, unfortunately. This one, unfortunately for me, has come out as a bad batch and let down. So it's like having a whiskey where you poured too much water in, and you got your little bit of alcohol burn, a little bit of spice, and then it just goes bleh. It's gone. It's dead. I don't know what's happened with this one. So, but as I'll show you now, the reason I love in a way that's happened to this one is because it's got a nice big open top there that we're going to mess around with. We're going to have a go. We're going to try and fix this whiskey. Well, I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to pour it down the drain or anything. I'm going to try and rescue the wee beastie, because we've lost no money. If anything, we've had a learning experience of, you know, what happens when a whisky can go wrong. And it lets me explain that you can get bad whiskies out there. Everybody can get them, you know. This for me, thankfully, is only the second bottle I've encountered that's been horrendously bad for me. I've been tremendously lucky with all the whiskies I've encountered. And the ones I have drank and everything else that have been really nice. And this has been the second one that's been terrible, that's been a bad batch out of my time. The other one was Glenmorangie Santa. That, yeah, again, was on sale. This one was one on sale. So double matured and sleeping in Spanish sherry casks. So you would think it would be an absolutely delicious whiskey. Yeah. But as anyway, my multi-minions, unfortunately, we've been let down. Afraid. So, what can I say? But as always, there is hope. There is always hope. I'm going to come back to this and have an experiment. So, what I would like, if you can do, and if you wouldn't mind, is I just got to think, which wood should we have a look at? Should we have a look at? Because we can do what with this, whatever we like. We're not constrained by the whisky industry in any way, shape, or form, which I like, because the whisky industry in Scotland are handcuffed horrendously to oak, which is nice, but it can also be a bit boring. You've got so many different woods and everything else to try. Irish are not restrained, they can do 7 wood, anything else, they've got no restriction on what they want. That's mine, I can do with it as I wish, please. So, if you like the look of this and want to give me some ideas of which woods we could try with it, because we can split the bottle down into 3, 4, 5, 6 different batches. It's not going to take long to try to split them into little jars or to batches and everything else, and we can see how the different woods have an impact upon this whisky, and see if we can resurrect the dead whisky back to life and become a Franken whisky. Ooh, I like that. Franken whisky. That sounds wicked. So, as always, I wish you all the best on your journey. I hope you all please stay safe out there at the moment, especially with this horrible bug. I wish you all the best on your journey, and please, please, please stay safe out there. I wish you all the best, my multi-minions. Please. I shall see you next time. Goodbye.